Hey Saber fans, Tony here from Own Sabers, and today another install review for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Now today we have a very special Graflex. This is an 89 Sabers Graflex from ESB. You can tell with the grips and the red button. Now with this saber, the customer wanted to tell the full Anakin story, and so he took from my ultimates that I have made in the past, link in the description for those as well. And you want to tell the full story from Anakin to Rey, from all the way to from the sequel trilogy to the end of the sequel trilogy, and then he wanted a few fonts after that. But what makes this saber special is on top of being an ultimate, it has a crystal reveal. This chassis is made by Black Lion Sabers. You can check him out on Shapeways and Etsy. And so this was a print-it-yourself chassis that I used for the saber, and I absolutely love this. This is a very compact chassis. Now, it has two parts. You have this part here, that's the upper part, and then you have the bottom part here. Now, when you finish the saber, you want to glue these pieces together to make one solid, compact chassis. And so you have some stock Neopixel in there. You've got two buttons, your aux here and your power here. You've got a proffie board, USB, and SD card access, resin quartz from the TCSS, and then you've got recharge port.
Saving your skin for the 10th time.
Now this is running a 28mm speaker, so it's pretty loud. What I end up doing for the sound itself is, put this down for a sec, I drilled holes in the bottom of this, which aren't terribly noticeable, and then there's also a lot of stuff underneath this D-ring holder. And then what I did, which was new, was I drilled holes inside these little rivets, and so that fit the same diameter. And so you can't tell, but it helps with the venting a bit, I think. And so I think I'm going to do that more often with a lot of my 89 Sabers installs. And so, back to the crystal. So very, very nice. It'll pulse for 30 seconds and then just turn off, so you can save battery that way. Just shut off now. And then if you want to reactivate it, just either double tap and then it'll stay on. It'll react to certain things. It'll flicker. And it'll change colors as you change fonts. So there's sort of light blue for New Hope. Red. And so there's a lot of fun fonts on here as well. And so without further ado, let's show you off the fonts. Alright, so again, this is going to go through the entirety of what the Ultimates have and then some extra fonts on there. So, first up, this is the Chosen One Hero by Kyberphonic. Oh, not Kyberphonic, K-Sith, my bad. Solid blue on there. So just, your aux button is going to be this green blue here, and then your power button is going to be this little slide switch pressed down to turn it on and off. And so yeah. For force effects, you want to hold it while the saber is sideways for 2 seconds.
This is where the fun begins.
And let go, you've got some quotes on there.
This whole operation was your idea.
Clashes, you just clash. For lockup, you can hold either or button and lock up and clash. And it's responsive to an angled blade. Lightning block is a bit tricky with this because you have to hold power, tap aux. For color changing, it's the opposite, so hold aux, tap power. And you can just rotate to whatever color you'd like. Once you have the color you want, you can lock it in by tapping power, and then it won't change color. Now for tracks, you can hold the power button for 2 seconds while the saber's off, and then it'll start the track. For this track, it has Battle Over Coruscant on there. This is very nice. This does have gesture features as well. Twist on, twist off. So, yeah. Next up, this is the villain side of the Chosen One by K-Sith, and so this has the track Anakin's Dark Deeds. So yeah. Now this one has a stable on, and it'll also change directly to red if you change colors. Oh. Symbolizing his turn to the dark side, and then you can slaughter aliens if you choose to. So. Next up,
if you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
This has Anakin vs. Obi-Wan on it. So yeah. So yeah. Next up.
Father's Lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
This is A New Hope Training, Graflex version by Kyberphonic. So a lighter blue for this one. This has the original Star Wars theme on it. So yeah. Quotes on this one. Next up.
I suggest you try it again, Luke. This time, let go your conscious self and act on instinct.
This is A New Hope Training by Cyberphonic. So.
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened.
Don't everybody thank me at once.
The track for this is just the ambience. Oh. So, hold up. There you go. So, yeah. And for multi-blast, if you wanted to, you can hold the aux for 2 seconds, let go, and you just start saber. And to get out of it, tap once more, and you're back to normal. Next up. This is Hoth by Mad Cow. So yeah. So it has an unstable on, and then a white swing. Now for this one, I decided to do color changing, so you can choose if you want it to be snowy or not. So your color changing will go directly to a snow blade is what I call it, or rain blade. So it's a bit slower than a rain blade would be, to kind of mimic the ice on Hoth, or snow on Hoth. So yeah. This has hyperspace on it for the track, reminiscent to Empire Strikes Back. Next up.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. You're not a Jedi yet.
So this is ESB Graflex V2 by Cyberphonic, and so yeah. Same kind of style on it, except this one just changes colors, doesn't go to the rain blade.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him. I'll never join you. If you only knew the power of the dark side. No!
Yeah.
No!
So yeah. And the track for this is the Luke versus Vader. So yeah. Next up.
I'm never touching that thing again.
This is TFA Graflex by Cyberphonic. It has Rey's theme as the track.
Get ready. I'll hold them off. Get ready.
Yeah. Next up.
Something inside me has always been there. Then I was awake.
This is The Last Jedi Graflex by Cyberphonic. And so this one has a track on there when they fight the Red Guards. So yeah. Some force effects on there. Next up.
I'm all the Jedi.
This is the Rise of Skywalker Graflex by Cyberphonic. It has another track on there as well. Kind of slow at first, but yeah. The clinging you hear is the D-ring, but yeah. Force effects. Next up.
Supreme Leader.
This is Supreme Leader by K Sith, and so this is a very fun font as well. So has the kind of ignition or pilot light ignition on there. You can see it a lot better here. There, right there. And so yeah.
Well done, my good and faithful apprentice. You have too much of your father's heart in you.
This has Plagueis as the theme on there. Next up.
Seismic charges.
Some fun blade. So this is Seismic Blade by Dendo's Moonforge with a different style on there and a few add-ons, but you get the idea. So yeah. the track for this is going to be Django, or Django's Escape. Oh, I was so wrong. This is Boba's theme from The Mandalorian. So yeah, next up.
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
So this is a Witcher font that I did this a while ago with a different saber, but this is a Witcher font by Repulse Custom Fonts, but I added in Jack Sparrow stuff to it, and so the customer wanted me to remake that, and so here I give you Captain Jack is what I call it. So yeah, start with the track first. Voice effects on there. So yeah, a lot of fun on that one. Next up. This is Godzilla by Blue Force Fonts or something like that. It's interesting enough. I will show you. I came with a blade style, so I kind of just used that one. Very interesting. So yeah, it looks like it has a cutting edge swing to it, which is kind of nice. Very nice. This has a track it came with from the movie Godzilla. Nice. Next up.
Why so serious?
This is the Joker by, I think, Repulse Custom Fonts or another same website, but yeah. So has a really cool build up, but this is a split blade, so it's responsive to the angle of the blade, and so it's purple and green. So I'll show you that pre-on real quick.
I'm not a monster.
There's a post op as well.
I'm just ahead of the curve. And why so serious?
So yeah. Oh. So yeah, very interesting.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of
This has the Dark Knight track on there from the beginning of The Dark Knight. When Joker's introduced. It's very long, but next up.
I will give you so much more.
This is Exegol by Blue Force Fonts, I believe, and so, yeah, has Kylo's theme on there as the track. And then, very different type of feel for Kylo's. It's weird, it has kind of like a prequel blaster to it. So yeah, force effects. So, next up. This is Nazgul by Repulse Custom Fonts. Of course, I made a custom track for it. This is the Nazgul theme. So it has the Eye of Sauron blade. It's very cool. It's kind of a fiery smooth swing. Mock-up is going to be interesting. Now for this one, I added in a color change feature, and so when you color change, it'll directly change to a normal Eye of Sauron blade, which is just like a flame blade. And so, there's a lot right here. Yeah. Yeah, you can change it back by just doing the same thing. Oh. Change back the Eye of Sauron. So that's a center in and center out. But yeah. Next up. Last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor and of course the party blade. Alright, so that concludes the 89 Sabers Crystal Reveal by Black Lion Sabers, installed by me. I hope the customer enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.